Hello, everybody. How are we doing? Yep. I'm sure you must have watched the Chelsea Celtic game just ended a few minutes ago. And to say that the team was trashed, absolutely flogged, would be an understatement, because like Celtic looks better. But let's just say this, Celtic are a bit closer to the start of their season. Their preseason has started a longer time before Chelsea's preseason. So you give them that. Also, this is preseason, the time to test out tactics, style of play, and things like that. You know, and it's better to make mistakes during preseason than making those mistakes um, when the season starts normally. Now, that being said, there's losing and there's losing. If you lose 2-1, you lose 3-2, you know, the way Man City lost against this Celtic team, I think it was 4-3. So you kind of see, okay, yeah, the team played well and all. Now, the combination play in the first 5 minutes of this game was beautiful. Loved it. I was like, oh, now these guys are getting a hold, getting a handle on what Enzo Maresca wants them to do. But after that, it was pure visual diarrhea. It was just annoying to watch, if I'm honest. And now, I just hope this what I saw, what I'm about to mention now, is something that Enzo Maresca just tried, and would do again. Because if he does it, then I would think this Chelsea job is cost because he played three centre backs, playing Colwill at left back, something I complained about when Pochettino was the coach. He played Colwill at left back, played Badger Shield. I'll come to Badger Shield in a minute. And played Wesley Fofana and had Reece James inverting. For me, what my own idea of what Maresca is trying to do is you have your two natural fullbacks. Maybe you have a Malagusto on one side or Reece James on the right side, and on the left side you have Cucurella or an actual left-footed left back, like in these circumstances, Vega, Renato Vega. You have him in those positions, and then they now invert when you're on the ball, dominating possession. And then when you now have to defend, um, when the opponent has the ball, then you can drop into your orthodox back four. So I wasn't expecting to see another centre back playing at left back or another centre back playing at right back. I wasn't expecting that at all. And then for me, Badger Shield. I liked the guy when he was signed, but I think every time I want to get impressed, he just surprises me. He just embarrasses and shocks me. But I'm like, okay, he's going to have a good game. That's is going to be good. You know, it turns out to be shocking. He looks scared half the time he's on the ball. He looks scared on the ball. He looks scared on the ball. You know. Now there are people who are saying, "Oh, this is just preseason. Don't be too critical. Don't be too harsh on the team." Now this is preseason. I know. I said it earlier in the stream, but you can criticize. Now, it's one thing to say, oh, Maresca out, pack your bags and leave. It's one thing to do that, which I'm not doing. That will be wrong. But you can criticize the team, criticize the performance, criticize the selection. You don't wait till the house is absolutely on fire before um, say what you think is going wrong with the team. So attacking phase, beautiful. The way the team played, passes and all, nice. But we want to see a bit more balance because it seemed like on the left hand side, nothing was happening. Mudrik, I want Mudrik to come good this season, but he looked so poor. He looked so bad, so bad. I'll tell you, he looked so bad this in this game. I don't know whether because he shaved his head, whatever. He looked so bad. For me, I wanted to see Tyreek George start, and I hope in the next game he would start. And one thing that that sort of it was a good and a bad, good and bad in some kind of ways. In that Celtic came to play. They actually came to play. They didn't sit back, defend tight, two banks of four, and then probably hit on the break. They came to play out from the back, pass the ball, play through the press, get your goals. They actually came to play. So it wasn't one of those um, things where when you're playing against a team and they just sit back and really dominate the play and then they hit you on the break a couple of times and score. Celtic actually came to play. Celtic actually came to play. So I was thinking this would be an opportunity. This is Celtic side that they want to play expansive football. Then this is opportunity for the team for Enzo Maresca to show himself. To show out for the team to show out against a team that actually wants to play. And we should feel that we have better players than them. I think so. So we should have played better. The team should have played better, but no, the team didn't play well at all, at all, at all. The team didn't play better, didn't play well at all. In the attacking phase, yeah, look good. Now there's something I want to talk about as well, which is high press. Now in football, in my personal opinion, there's high pressing and there is high line. Now a high line without high press, in my humble opinion, is suicide. Is you hurting your own self. It's the same as, you know, um, wanting to eat noodles or spaghetti with a bread knife. You're going to hurt yourself. If you want to play high line and actually press. But Chelsea's high line today, at least in this game, there was no pressing. They're just standing high line. And for teams like Celtic, the way they play today, that's just, meat and drink for them. And this is preseason, and hopefully this doesn't flow into the first game of the Premier League season. Because Man City will just gobble this up and tear the team apart if you play sort of high line. So you have to decide: you play an actual high line, you're playing a high line where you're actually pressing, or you're playing a high line and you're standing off. You play this sort of high line and you stand off, you're going to get punished, and that's what happened. So going into the next preseason game, going to the next game, I think it's against Club America, I think the Mexican club. I don't want to see Bajashil start. No, no, no. Dawson and Colwill should start in the heart of the defense. And then Vega should be given his time at left back because he is the sort of, would I say, is a prototypical um, left back that Enzo Maresca needs or wants in his team because he's versatile. He can invert and play in the midfield with ease. He can play as a left back with ease. So let him play, let him, get used to playing with his teammates. And then when Cucurella comes back, he comes back. But for me, no more centre back at left back. Colwill and Tosin should play in the heart of the defense, or you want to play with Wesley Fofana in the heart of the defense. That's fine. But no more Badiashile. Shield. He should rest. He should rest because at this point he's not good enough. I don't think he is good enough. Rhys James play at right back, you know, and the high line pressing. This team should press. This team should press. So I know what your thoughts are. If you're watching, please drop a comment in the comment section. What do you think about this team's performance? So like I said before in the stream, when the game started initially, the first 5 minutes, I was like, yes, okay, this is an improvement on the game versus Wrexham. So let's go. It's gonna be a good game. And then after 5 minutes, everything just went to absolute crap. Now, like I said, hands up. This is preseason. This is preseason. You're trying to learn, trying to try new things, new styles, new ways of playing, new patterns of play. That's well and good. But you take the lessons from preseason and go into the next and improve on them the next game, and then hopefully you don't make those mistakes during the season. Now, for people that actually performed well and well relative in this game, Goo, the pronounce his name. I'll just call him Mark. You know, Mark Gooey. Just call him Mark. For me, Mark was really good in terms of his pressing, his walk rate on and off, on and off the ball, willing to run into spaces, willing to drop into midfield, willing to make those runs in behind. So he was good, in that regard. But he showed a bit of his rawness with some chances that he could have taken. But to be fair to him as well, he didn't have that many clear-cut chances, if I'm being totally honest. So he was decent. Madueke had his bright spots. He ran in, he dribbled, but sometimes he lacked in terms of end product. But he looked active. That right wing actually looked like something could happen there. But for me, mm-mm, Mudrik was a no-show. It was an absolute no-show. In this game, an absolute no-show, absolute no-show. So for me, I think Tyreek George should start the next game, and then Mudrik can come in the second half or something. But it was a no-show. Mm-mm, not good enough. Not good enough. Rich James, maybe he's trying to find his feet, but he needs to do better. And then Malo Gusto, I don't think inverting suits him. I don't think inverting suits him. I think if Enzo Maresca does some sort of tweak where you have the fullbacks actually overlapping as opposed to inverting, maybe you invert with the left, so your Vega or your Cucurella when it comes back, you know, then maybe you have the right fullback overlapping, so your Rhys James and your Malo Gustos. Yeah. And then again, in the midfield, now I don't want to be too harsh on Lavia, but he was okay, but not very good in this game. It was okay. And so maybe I think Caicedo and Fernandez will be back in the team. I think on the 29th, I think 29th will be on Sunday. So maybe that means the next preseason game they should feature. So hopefully they come in and they feature. So for me, Lavia in this game, either of those things, either he's still trying to recover from his injury, trying to gain match fitness, or he was overcrowded. It was quiet out in that midfield. He didn't look too good, and everyone was a bit slow on the ball. I have no problem with high pressing. I have no problem with the high line, but you must press high when you're playing a high line for me, for it to make any sense. And then I have no problem with possession football, holding the ball, popping the ball around. But I want to see movement. I want to see interchanging of passes. I want to see quick passes. Because if you just pass the ball, you hold the ball, you wait 10 seconds, 15 seconds before you pass it again, the opposition will be having a party. They'll just chill, wait, they have enough time to be in their position. You're not moving them about. But if you pop in the ball left, right, quickly, then you get the opposition team to move around. You get them to move about. But when you're not doing that, then you allow them enough time to set up their defensive line, and then you're not able to do anything. So at this point, I've come to the end of the stream. So thank everyone who's got on to watch the stream, and hopefully there'll be more of this. And also, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell so you're updated each time I put up a video. So see you on your